Helen Yee here with Eyes on the Game here at the Mandalay Bay Event Center for the International Swimming League with the man of the hour. Though you're not competing this week, I know it's a bit different for you, a pro swimmer, world champion, Michael Andrew. How does it feel to be here and not have to be in?
It's incredible being here. Amazing atmosphere. Never did I think in 100 years we'd be racing in the Mandalay Bay here in Vegas. An incredible experience. But the moment I saw the pool, I've been itching to get in the water. So I'm very excited for the next season, and I think we'll be here next year.
Yes, absolutely. Well, this is the inaugural season. Like you mentioned, you are the part owner of the New York Breakers, and your family owns it, and you also compete for it. So what are your thoughts of this first season?
No, the first season's been incredible. So there was a lot of learning curves. For me and my family, we've never managed a team. I've grown up always swimming as an individual, never really swimming for a team. And so it's been a huge learning process, and I think it's been a very exciting one that a lot of the athletes, both international and here in the U.S., are getting extremely excited about, because it's opening doors for us that we didn't think were going to come. And I think the opportunity to race regularly through a season, to be on TV regularly for the viewers, for those that don't know swimming, to get introduced to it. It's a very exciting time to be a professional athlete, and I'm just blessed to be here.
For those who may be new to the International Swimming League and who want to kind of be more involved or watch it more, how would you describe this format to them? Because it's a lot different than like the Olympic format.
No, it's very different. So typically you go to a swim meet, and it's probably one of the more boring things you could experience. And I say this as an athlete. I've been doing this for over a decade, but going to a swim meet, sitting there for hours to go through prelims and finals, it's a lot. But what happens with ISL, everything changes. It becomes a show, it's a party, like there's a DJ, there's lights, it's active, and it's a short session. You've got the best athletes in the world all in one event, going head to head, dual meet style. We take a little bit of that NCAA kind of atmosphere, this high energy where people can get behind their teams, cheer for them, root for them, watch the points. It really draws you in like no other swim meet. And that's what I love so much about this format, is because it is so unique, and it's a spectator sport, which I don't think it ever was.
Yeah, I know that is what makes it exciting, and people don't have to get into the sport every 4 years. They could kind of be into it every year now.
100%. Well, that's what we realize is, come Olympics time, the first 2 weeks of the Olympics every 4 years, swimming is the highest grossing, most exciting part of the games, but everybody forgets about it. Unless you're a diehard swim fan, you then maybe watch World Champs the next year. But we're grateful to have something like the ISL now that follows up right away.
But there were world records being broken this weekend. What did you make of that?
It's amazing. I didn't expect so many world records to be broken. I believe there were three individual world records broken this season alone, 2 of them here in the finale. Caeleb's been destroying it. Diaceto, my buddy, breaking the 400 IM. Really historical moment. I think that's what's so exciting about this is short course meet isn't done all the time. So there's going to be so many more world records broken. There's a much more exciting format. It's underwater. It's just everything about it is pretty radical.
Well, we are going into 2020, the Olympic years. You're only 20 years old. I mean, what events are you kind of focusing on? Because I know you're good at so many.
Yeah, so I swim a pretty wide range of events. Going into trials, I'll be swimming all 4 100s, the 200 IM, and the 50 free. Now, my focus definitely leans more towards 50 free, 2 IM, and then maybe 100 breaststroke, but it's kind of one of those things where each season my strongest event tends to change. And so now it's just like we're going to train, prepare for everything we can, and then when we show up on the day, whatever we make the team in is a good race.
Yeah, and absolutely. And for the kind of final stretch to the Olympic trials, how does your training differ from before?
So it doesn't change a whole lot now. Everything we do now stays very specific. The idea is as we get closer to the games, we want it to be super accurate to what we want to try and replicate in the pool. So we aren't doing a whole lot that's different, but we have started incorporating a little more weights, dry land program, and this is very new to us because there's never been a ton of science to support it, and so it's something we've added. And I realized, standing up to guys like Florent Manadou, Caeleb, they're big, strong guys, and I'm still in my little boy body and waiting for that growth. And I think adding a little bit of that weights is going to give me a little more power, maybe more mental confidence when racing up against these big guys.
But do you get to enjoy the holidays too coming up?
I do. I'm very fortunate. We get to take a little time off. I'll lift throughout the holidays and just stay active surfing. But yeah, so good. I love being in the ocean, and then I get to go home and pick up my new puppy.
What kind?
A Great Dane. It's a big puppy.
A puppy, yeah. It's more like
To be horse. Yeah.
Absolutely. And what is your go-to holiday meal?
Oh, my go-to holiday meal. See, I love Thanksgiving meals. Like, I'm a big turkey, cranberry, potato. Like, it's awesome. I don't eat a ton of carbs, but on Thanksgiving, I'll eat the carbs.
Pumpkin pie, whipped cream.
So good. Oh, my sister makes an incredible mystery pie with like graham crackers and pecan. It's amazing.
Do you have to guess what's in it, or?
Kinda. It's the mystery part's this. It's Ritz crackers. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You can't really taste it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's always like the small ingredients that make the big.
Yeah, I'll have her send you the recipe.
Sounds good. And I know you also have a vlog.
Yes. So I love being able to create media. I understand that I get to do a lot of cool things in the world and travel to places that a lot of people don't get to experience. And through Instagram and my vlog on YouTube, I get to bring people along on the journey, and that's just a passion for me.
Well, what is the vlog? Like, where can people find your vlog?
So my vlog on YouTube is just Michael Andrew. Instagram is Swimmer Michael, and it links to everything.
Perfect. And lastly, for all the fans out there who may not be as familiar with swimming to the die-hard swim fans, what would you like to tell everyone?
Swimming's the only sport that can save your life. So stay in tune. Like, this is awesome. It's an exciting time. I mean, swimmers don't really wear clothes when they compete either. So no, it's a fun sport, and I think you give it a shot, you'll tend to enjoy it.